I see. We're about to begin. I'm hooked on a snowbreak, it's so fun. I play snowbreak from time to time, but I wish they did more with the shooting, to be honest. Newer characters seem to be too focused on skill damage and skill usage, and the shooting element has gone to a second plane. You're early? Kinda. It's always like the pre-show, you know? It's while people joins, I use this brief moment to talk about other stuff just randomly. But guys, I love the sniper gameplay. The sniper gameplay is pretty good. This week, guys, time has been an illusion for me. It's been going super fast and super slow at the same time. I can be a camper without being judged. Yeah, well, it's either a single player game or a co-op game, so yeah, there is no harm to be by being a camper. Also, it feels pretty good. It's pretty smooth. I prefer Yao over Marian when it comes to sniper play. It's smoother, but yeah, it's pretty good in general. Like, the shooting in that game is not bad. They just don't use it enough. Also, character design is pretty good. I like it a lot. Even though they are leaning more and more into the sexy aspect now. At the beginning it had some more character, now characters are losing character, even though as redundant that may sound. Let's pick another OST while we make some time for people to join. I started a little bit too early today. Let's see, what about this one? Nope. What about this one? This one is fine. I'm just picking at random whatever is in the media player. Oh great, the emulator crashed. Well, thanks God this is not the official start yet, so let's see if I can get this working. Hello Mikan. Just in time for the pre-show. How you doing? The game crashed just as I was getting ready for the stuff to start. The Promenade OST, that can be tricky because there is one of them that has copyright issues when I try to use it. So I don't remember which one is it though. I have this one. We can use this one. This one is fine. Okay, the game is starting again. But guys, how you doing? I hope you had an excellent week. We're about to start. It's fine. Now we're going to get the in-game sounds as soon as the game boots, so it's... Don't worry about it. But yeah, how you guys doing? I hope you had an excellent week. Mine was very exhausting, but overall fine, I'd say. Today we're going to be taking a look at Chokmah and Chesed. Chesed, it's pretty much the same. The meta has changed a little bit because Hanako has bad terrain. Also, Saori is pretty good, even at 3 stars. She hits like a truck. She's pretty good. And what else? if the game doesn't crash too much, hopefully we will get a little bit of a live guide making on Chokmah. Hopefully the game doesn't crash too much. It's been crashing. It has crashed 3 times in the time I have spent setting up the stuff. It crashed 3 times. So yeah, it's quite something. Okay, I'm good. I signed up for an internship and I actually got an email back and did an exam. I hope I scored good enough to get the interview. Nice! Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. You guys may have been hit by an ad now. Hello, hello. Yes, good luck, Blackheart. I really hope everything goes well for you. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about Chokmah. So this raid has basically 3 main mechanics. Hello Martin, hello BJC, how you guys doing? How was your week? I hope it was pretty good. We're about to begin talking about Chokmah. So you are just in time, guys, just in time. Let me see. Where is the mechanic I'm looking for? Okay, is it this one? Okay, all good. My dog is feeling much better. Just one more exam to go. Nice. If the raptor gog is below 70%, increase damage taken. Okay. I'm now downloading Star Rail just to see if the laptop can run it. Floor 100. Oh man, I cannot do floor 100. So let's talk about a couple issues before I get into the raid. I cannot do floor 100, not because I'm dying, but because I don't have enough damage output. That's for 2 main reasons. One, I don't have NY Akari on this account, and she gives quite a bit of damage through this, which is 30% Mystic Effectiveness, and through this there is another 39, so she gives 69% Mystic Effectiveness. Also, my Saori is not UE50, which is important because, man, Saori at UE50 deals damage comparable to that of Hinata, which is pretty impressive. Came here during the bike ride. Nice. I'm currently on the riverside. Nice, that sounds really cool. Hoping for NY Akari spook. Yeah. I mean, you guys know I'm not a fan of freaking... Also, my Hinata is missing some stats. I'm not a fan of limit break battles in general. Chokmah, though, I like. It's pretty cool, it's pretty fun. I like it. It's a very engaging fight, contrary to TFS, which you're just sleeping through it. But yeah, I'm mainly lacking damage right now. So, Chokmah, guys, obviously you know, I know because in the Discord you have been posting about it, but for those that may watch this later or that may not know, Chokmah basically has 3 main mechanics: the dots, the ballista, and the cover. Okay, we need dots to fill up the reactor gog that will activate the pillar that we need to break, so we can operate the ballistas, trigger the stagger, and increase the damage we do. The cover, we needed to block the skills of Chokmah that deal a lot of damage, especially the magma balls. Those are lethal, so you don't want to get hit by that. And that's pretty much it. What I like about Chokmah is, even though it has 3 mechanics, they keep you very active during the encounter. You have to pay attention to the skills so you can block them, you have to keep applying the dots, so you activate you fill the reactor, so then you can activate it and operate the ballistas. It's a very engaging fight overall, and I like that a lot. Now, Chokmah is an encounter that you need to... It's all about tempo. Understand what tempo is? Yes. Chokmah is all about tempo because our damage windows are very small. Chokmah takes reduced damage outside of our damage windows. So whenever we are going to activate the ballistas, we want to have enough cost so we can go through the rotations quick and do all the damage we can. Now, below floor 75, so 74 and below, Chokmah deals type less damage, which means that we can do something that is not recommended on floor 75 and above, but we can use Kuroko. Kuroko can survive floor 75. I don't know how much further she can go, but she can survive floor 75 on the condition that you actually limit break her HP and you have at least UE 40, and you need to time your overheal, so you need to time this EX skill perfectly so the overheal gives her enough HP to tank the hits without activating her sub-skill. Otherwise, you will need to rotate really quickly so you can heal her and break the sub-skill before she retires. So be careful with that. Floor 75 using Kuroko, it's pretty tricky, and I would not actually recommend using her above floor 75. If I'm using Kuroko, should I double activate her during Groggy or just let her AA after the first activation? That's a tricky one, because on one hand, I don't like double activating Kuroko, but it depends. It depends on your damage output. I usually do not double activate her. I try to focus on this side of the team when it comes to the stagger phase. Also, Wakamo, it's pretty good for the damage window because we can accumulate all the damage, and even though she has bad terrain, so she's dealing less damage, she's still pretty good below floor 75. After you go floor 75 and above, Wakamo and Kuroko go out. You usually would want to use, instead of her, you're going to be using Hinata, and instead of her, you are going to be usually using either another buffer or Reijo. Reijo, it's really good on high difficulty floors because she will increase the rate at which our dots deal damage, and that's really good because we're going to be activating the ballista more often. Remember that we only have 3 activations, but if we can get those at the right time, it's a lot easier to go forward in difficulty tiers. Now, I do not have Rage on this account. I do not have NY Akari. So for me, a solution would be to use Kayoko instead of Reijo, rent Akari, and hope for the best. This means that my ballista activations will be slower, but my damage output during the damage windows should be higher. The issue is that it's easier to miss your timings if you do not have Reijo. So it's a very delicate balancing act. Now, let's go into floor 74. I have not been able to play at all since Chokmah released, so I am a little bit rusty on this. I mean, yeah, it depends who you got on your team. My floor 85 team was just Saori and Kuroko DPS, rest supports, spam Kuroko for her basic during the Groggy. I see. I'm surprised that your Kuroko can survive at floor 85. That's pretty impressive. I'm pretty sure that you are using everything and more to keep her alive because she's made of paper, especially if she takes weak damage. So that's very surprising. It's the mighty timing thing, as you said. Yeah, exactly. Like, as I said, if you can time your Mari properly, she can tank a hit or two. This fight is all about tempo. It's all about tempo. So let's start with floor 74. Let's hope I can do it on one go, because as I said, I'm pretty rusty on this. And then we can attempt higher floors. I should probably take her to UE50 now, to be completely honest. But I'm saving my fragments because my Eligma it's pretty low. My Eligma count is not great, and we have double Fez coming soon. So yeah, it's, you know. I'm a bit disappointed that Raiju isn't really necessary at all for Chokmah. I mean, look, I even said this during my review. Raiju makes your life a lot easier for Chokmah, but she's not a must. However, it's a very big comfort to have Raiju. Even I agree with you, I was also a little bit disappointed that Raiju was not more important for Chokmah, but at the same time, Raiju has one good thing, that is that she's universally good, either in both seasons, because remember that she empowers both chill and poison, and yellow damage seems to do mostly poison and burn, while blue damage seems to deal mostly chill and burn. So Raiju mixes really well with Kipao Marina and with swimsuit Saori, swimsuit Asusa. She works really well with main Dota players on each category. She also works well with Saya, both versions. So she's good in every season, but she's not necessary. When is summer coming? Summer, I think they are finally lining up with seasons, so we should get the summer event during summer this year, so yeah. If it was mandatory, it would be too restrictive for team building, I think. I don't want her to be mandatory, but I would like her advantage to be bigger. You know what I mean? I kinda prefer that she isn't necessary. There are other ways around it, less efficient ways, but there are ways. Yeah, but I like that the efficiency she provides was bigger, you know what I mean? Giving her more of an important role. She doesn't need to be a make or break character, but having her should give you a bigger advantage. Like make her purple damage and give her EX a small AoE. That would make her useful even for newbies in missions and in some raids. I want Summer to get the PC client. Me too, man, me too. I cannot wait for the PC client. Yeah, that's the problem. You can build her, but you're spending resources on a character that is used only here, and you can avoid her either way. Yeah, exactly. If we wanted Raiju to be more universally good, and by that I mean even outside of Chokmah, she would need another form of utility. Right now, her only form of utility is by cooperating with other characters, but she doesn't have any inherent utility, because she herself cannot apply dots. She applies a debuff that you can use, for example, in Gregorius, but let's be honest, it's a debuff that gives you nothing, because you're not using dots on Gregorius. So that's that. So if she had, for example, a defense down or something like that, or she was able to apply a dot herself, that would make her a lot better. But as it is right now, she's great because she has Axel tied to her EX, which is pretty cheap. She works really well when dots are important, but the only issue is that the only place where dots are important is Chokmah, and she's not even a must. It would be nice if the cost recovery was a bit stronger. Now the cost recovery is fine. The cost recovery she has is fine. It's very well balanced. You have to keep in mind that her cost recovery is tied to a very cheap EX skill. Hifumi EX costs 5 and gives, I think, the same. Of course, that happened. I cannot wait, guys, for summer to get the PC client. PC client cannot come here soon enough, guys. It cannot be here soon enough. Well, I'll take the chance to check something. So let's see, Rei and Hifumi. So Rei gives 1861 cost recovery, and Hifumi gives exactly the same 1861, and Rei EX costs 2 less. So yeah, guys, it's very good. It's very good recovery. It's cheaper than Hifumi and it has the same value. Star Rail is actually running. Nice. If you enjoy it, that's great. I got bored of it. Hifumi my goat. Man. It's also weird that Rei doesn't buff burn damage. Yeah, you know, that's weird, because that would lead you to think that they will add a character that actually can buff burn damage, but that doesn't happen yet. It hasn't happened yet, so that's that. Only buffing poison and chill is weird. Kinda, yeah. It would be better if it was just dots in general. But I don't know, maybe there is a balance issue with that. For the longest time I thought burn didn't help with Chokmah, because if Rei is not buffing it and him being a lava boss. No, it's all dots work. Now I'm not going to play this seriously. I'm just without anything to do. HSR is actually pretty nice as JRPG. That's debatable, but man, I don't know. There is too much dialogue in HSR. I just lose my patience with all the dialogue. Hoyo games have this issue. It's dialogue diarrhea. It's all the time so much dialogue. They couldn't figure out how to explain Rei buffing Hibiki cheer, so they gave up. As a story Sherlock. Man, let's be honest. Even side quests have too much dialogue, not only the story. No, it's just too much dialogue. There is too much bloat in dialogue in that game. That game has less dialogue bloat than Genshin for sure, but there is still a lot of bloat in dialogue. My timing is ass, but it should be fine anyways. We should be fine. Okay, so here, this is where cover matters. The mechanics of this boss are essentially tied to the dot application. You see this bar. The boss takes reduced damage while that bar is below 70%, so keep that bar up. This is the ballista operation. We're gonna break it using Shiroko. I applied that because I'm expecting to be able to trigger the ballista before it expires, but otherwise it's fine anyways. Okay, I'm going to be saving here. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna save a little bit more until 18, and then I'm gonna go all out here. Okay, I guess you're not a visual novel fan? I mean, I don't dislike visual novels. I have played some. Phoenix Wright is basically a visual novel with some interaction. But I don't know, it's dialogue bloat is something very real, you know. It's just sometimes there are pieces of dialogue that feel so meaningless and pointless. It's like, why are they there? It's just for playtime, engagement, keeping people busy in the game. They want to keep you in the game. That's why I don't like Hoyo games. It feels like there is a lot of bloat that is just there to keep you playing. But I do kind of agree. I mean, I think I'm being pretty fair. I like a good story. Nier Automata has an amazing story. I read every line of it. Every single line. It's just good story with no bloat. That's all there is to it. But I don't know, in the end it's a matter of taste, as always. But let's say it's just not my taste. When I feel like my time is being wasted and the game time is being padded, I turn my brain off. It's like I'm out. Oh man, I've been pretty distracted. I hope we can do it. Is there a Hoyo game that didn't respect its players? That didn't disrespect its players? I don't know. I don't think so. Hoyo games in general are just very cash intensive, it feels. And not in the sense that they are extremely paid to win, but they are designed to keep people in the loop so they spend money. They have these characters with several levels of bait, and I just don't know. I prefer not to get into it. I'd say CCC is the worst of the Hoyo games when it comes to that though. I don't know, I played a little bit of CCC and I was sleeping, so I uninstalled it. I don't know, I think I barely finished. I did until you unlock the farming stages and then I was out. Just noticed Kaho is here to support us. Oh yeah, I actually forgot that was on. Well, that happened. That was supposed to be on only for the starting of the stream. Seems like you wouldn't enjoy games with multiple endings and hunting as mechanic. Not really. I have played games with multiple endings. Nier Automata again is a good example of this. It has 27 different endings, if I recall correctly. Has 4 canon endings and like 23 that are just fun endings that you can obtain. And I love that game. It's my favorite game like of all time. How do I skip the dialogue? In HSR they allow you to skip most of the dialogue if I recall correctly, but I don't remember how. Maybe try pressing escape, but I don't remember. Okay, let's try floor 75. Let's see if this mix of ideas that came to my mind work. I have not attempted this once with this team. I was doing a Kuroko strat, but I don't know how this is going to work, to be completely honest. I think at this point I give up on Ako and I use Akari. Do you have Cycling Shiroko? This account, I think it has it, but it's not combat ready. On J-Peach is combat ready, here she's not. Hello! How you doing? Welcome! It's the first time here. Oh, nice. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Feel free to ask anything. So during the videos I cannot voice over every video because it takes a freak ton of time, and I try to answer every question in the comments, but there is always so much time and YouTube doesn't always notify me about comments. So if you have any questions or you are a new player or anything that you want to know, feel free to ask. I'm literally streaming watching you? Really? Oh man. I don't know how to feel about that. I hope your audience doesn't hate me too much. I'm a pretty blunt. I'm pretty blunt, so I hope I don't come too. If Chiroko has good gear, she survives, she's ready to fight. Let's see. Yeah, she's not combat ready. Yeah. The issue is that, guys, I'm very low on resources. I don't think I can do this. I messed up some stuff leading to this. I used my resources in not the best way, so now I'm in a little bit of a pinch, to be completely honest with you guys. By the way, Sherlock, are you getting mini to 5 stars? I don't know, I'm working on it, but I will probably stop at 4 stars and try to get as close as I can to 5 stars, and then I just complete it with Eligma after the anniversary, because during the anniversary you get a lot of Eligma anyways. But to be completely fair, I mean, I couldn't complete it because I was lacking damage, but survivability wise, I was surviving pretty much without any issues on Torment Gebura with 4 stars Mine, 3 stars Sakurako and 3 stars Mari. I would recommend getting all 3 idols to 4 stars. For Torment Gebura, it will make your time a lot easier, but you can make it with Mine at 4 stars. The issue is that Sakurako is pretty frail, and if your SU Asuna doesn't trigger the heals in the right time, you are likely to die. Also, SU Asuna heals quite a bit, and that helps a lot, but again, it's all a matter of timing, so be careful with that. Where are you from? I smell your accent somewhere. Take a guess. People has guessed many different places, so take a guess. I'll tell you that I'm not Slavic, so that should reduce the territory a little bit. No, neither. I'm European, and I'm not Slavic. So, no Russia or Philippines. German, Italy, yes, I'm from Italy. I know, my accent doesn't sound Italian. I have a mix of accents to be... You sound like Justin? I don't know who that is or what that is, but I'll take it, I guess. I just have a mix of accents because I'm half Italian, half Spanish, so yeah, I have a little bit of a mix. I learn English between a mix of British English and American English, so yeah, my accent is all over the way. Oh yeah, like I lived in America for some time too, so I lived in Minnesota for a little bit, so yeah, I have a weird mix of accents. Some words come very British like, some very American like, some very... My R pronunciation is very Slavic for some reason, I don't know why, but yeah. Oh man, it's Hibiki. She's my favorite character. Hibiki is number 1. That's an easy question. I just love the chill vibes. The OST of her memorial lobby is so good. He's mostly known for being an Arch Knights content creator, though he's played some Hoyo games, and he's an Italy-Chinese mix, if I recall correctly. Man, stop! It's not Akko. Come on. Oh man, I will never leave that one out. Oh no. You guys. Okay, Kayoko is not gonna survive that. Okay, back to the lobby. Kayoko is not gonna work. Any prediction? What will they cook tomorrow? Okay. Somebody in my stream said I ate pizza with pineapple on it. Oh no. That's illegal. That should be illegal. No, come on. Oh man. Yeah, you need to place Kyogo further from Hoshino. Yes, indeed. That's very true. I think I will do that. Even like that. So now wait. I think I want her near the middle. Actually, so she's not close to any of the extremes. Let's try that. But yeah, man, pineapple pizza is a crime. It's a crime against humanity. I don't know why they thought of it, but it should not exist. Oh no, my book is not reaching Hinata now. Deployment. When I broke the spaghetti into half before putting it in. I mean, that's not that bad. If you have a small... how you call it? If your pot is small, there is nothing wrong with breaking pasta. You still shouldn't, because as it heats up, it will become soft and it will fit anyways. Also, it makes eating pasta harder when you break it. But you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I'm not judging people for breaking pasta. But pineapple pizza, that's a crime. Yes, it's a crime. And to be fair, we have some weird pizza too. I'm not going to pretend that we do not. Maybe swapping... Okay, I think I have an idea. But I don't know why. I don't know. Pineapple pizza just sounds so wrong. So freaking wrong. I just can't accept pineapple pizza. I know some Italians that have given up and accepted, but that's not for me. Not for me at all. Maybe like that. Pineapple cooked down properly, I will accept it. Raw is a no. Oh man, I don't know, it sounds nasty anyways. And I like pineapple, but not on pizza. Pineapple is a really good fruit, but it's not on freaking pizza. I don't like mushrooms on pizza, but I don't say that people who like it heathens? I don't understand what you mean. I mean, I understand you don't like mushroom pizza. Oh, Kayako died anyways. Okay, so I need to time my overheal maybe, so she can survive that. But even then, it's not a guaranteed. But man, the pizza topic. Oh. We've been through this, guys. But I don't say that people who like mushroom on pizza are doing an international crime against nature. I mean, but mushroom pizza is something that is real, you know. Yeah, tough with Kayoko, no batch like Kuroko, yeah. I don't know if she will actually manage to survive. I think I will be buffing here first, so my dots have a little bit more oomph to them at the beginning. Now I'm going to do that and hope that she survives, but it could be a no-go. Okay, no. Kayoko is a no-go, guys. We have to... Let's talk about hamburgers, because nobody would put random stuff in them. Hamburgers are just too good. They are just so good. I love hamburgers. I can literally go to local pizza player and order a pineapple pizza. No! Don't do that. Just don't. Come on. If I'm not renting... Okay, no, wait. Let me see if I have a radio to rent. Can I rent a radio here? I do. Will this be enough? Let's try. Let's try with radio. I'm going to be lacking a little bit of damage because I will not be using... What's the name? I will not be using Akari or Kayoko. If you order pineapple pizza, please check under your bed before you go to sleep. Sherlock there hunting you. Man. I'm not going to confirm or deny that. You're gonna have a bad time if you order pineapple pizza, that's what I'm gonna say. Pineapple pizza is just... Wait, do you have... So, my Kisaki pulls went like this. I got to PT without getting either Kisaki or Reijo. I regret pulling all 200 on Kisaki because I could have gotten Reijo maybe if I pulled on her banner instead. But no, I took a bad decision and I went all the way for Kisaki, and that cost me 200 pulls and had to spark Kisaki. So that's that, and I'm not paying enough attention to the game. But yeah, man, it's been rough. Lately my global account is in a little bit of a pickle, to be completely honest. I did spend my resources bad for some time leading to this. I built characters that I thought could help me in other content and it didn't pay off. It's just been rough all around. I'm late, what did I miss? Not much, Aru Supremacy, welcome, welcome. How you doing, how you doing? I hope you're having I hope you had a great week. Okay, let's build this cost up a little bit. And now I think we just go. We just go. Hopefully we will get to another Hinata before it runs out. Yes, we did. Okay, two full rotations, that's pretty good. I'm pretty content with that. Now we have enough to block and the rotations are fine. That way, Kirino, wait. If you want, I think you wanna put Hinata, Saori and Ibuki in the top instead. That way Kirino will be buffing your attackers. That's true, that's true. If we fail this attempt, we try that. I just hope we will get more story. Oh yeah. So theory crafting for tomorrow. Guys, I think, and I think it's a pretty fair guess, given the fact that we got the Kisaki event archived, we could be getting... Heraura is pretty strong, yes, that's right. We could be getting Kai on the next update. My guess is that we are either getting Kai or we are getting a Millennium event for some reason, or a Trinity event. We have been getting a lot of Trinity content in the form of shorts with the Tea Party, so it wouldn't surprise me if we got a Tea Party event. Oh crap, that's bad. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a Tea Party event. That would be actually great. But my hope is that we get the Tea Party event for summer, so we get summer Tea Party. But yeah, my guess is either Kai or Tea Party event. They are rerunning the Kiseki event in JP already. It got archived, if I recall correctly. We literally had the Trinity Sleepover and the Trinity Fest. I mean Millennium. Yeah, it was Millennium. But It seems that Millennium is getting a lot of content lately. I don't know. But yeah, my guess is either Kai or Trinity event. Whether either getting Kai or Trinity event. If we go back to Hakyako, I would be very happy. But you know, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I could do that. That could work. Okay, we need to restart. Wait, so I think I want Saori up. I would need to invert Saori and Reijo. And that could get me to the aura range. Yeah, okay. Archive, but it's not even a year's. No, wait. It's the Mina event. Mina and Rumi. The first part of that event. Sorry. It's one is the continuation of the other. It's the first part of that event that is getting archived. So Mina Rumi. Okay, so let me rent that rage again. Because that seems to be working. I said I wanted to change these two in position, and that should be pretty much fine. I think this should work. I don't want to talk too soon, but the game hasn't crashed in a bit. That's great. Let's hope it continues like this. Please do not crash again, game. Where's my water? I need my water. Okay, let me read this for a second. Okay, so it's first Reijo, then... Yep, that works. It actually works perfectly. Ah, that makes sense now. Yeah, no, it's very unlikely to be Kai event, to be completely honest, but you never know. Also, the Kagamatron, Deka should be getting a continuation maybe. I don't know how much they want to keep it as a main story or not, but that should continue soon-ish. I'm going to be buffing. I really want to get to Saori. Perfect. Okay. So now we full send it. Hopefully, yes. Okay, that triggered before that happened. I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna buff again here. Go like that. Hit, buff again, okay, that was some damage. Okay, so now we block like this, and we should be completely fine. They already put Deka in the main story. I don't think they'll change that again. No, I mean, I know it's a main story, but what I mean is I don't know how much of a focus they want to give it right now, because Deka has always been pretty much a very important side story. Now that it's in the main storyline, it could get more attention. It wouldn't be like too much of a surprise if that was to happen, but I'm going to renew that because she's gonna break. And now we just wait until this fills up and we trigger it, and then we send it. The ballistas needs to shoot. Okay, here we go. Now we just full send it. Go, 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 go. Hinata, go. Are we doing fine? I think we're doing fine. We should be able to defeat it. I think we're going to get it. Hello, hello, Haru. How you doing? How you doing? Wait, what did... Back home, almost hit someone on the way that was on the wrong side. Oh man. Be careful with that. How Chokmah goes? I think we're going to get this floor 75 clear, to be completely honest. There is a very good chance of it. Uh-oh, I think I messed up here. I may or may not have messed up. No, I did not. Oof. Okay, no, we are going to fail this one, but we are getting actually pretty close. I'm just not feeling the reactor bar enough. My reactor bar is staying... No, wait, that's fine, actually. I'm being stupid, I think. Am I being stupid? I think I am. But yeah, no, we're too slow. We're missing damage. Not having Akari is... Not having Akari is being... It's taking a little bit of a... It's paying a price. I could do the Kuroko strat. First Mika short was right after New Year, yes. Sunday stream is Tea Party event. Could be. It would line up with what they did with Kazusa. Hi all, how do you decide to spend your Eligma? So, Eligma, in my opinion, you use it mostly first on your main DPS characters, because main DPS will carry you. Supports need to survive, but most of the times you can manage with them on 3 stars or 4 stars, but DPS, they need as much stats as they can get, because you need to deal as much damage as you can. So first priority for Eligma, in my opinion, is DPS, then supports, and last tanks. Tanks, usually, because they are tanks, they do not have too many issues with survivability, and besides being alive, they provide utility that do not require your Eligma. Other good uses for Eligma are characters like Himari, Kisaki, Ako, characters that give very strong buffs but have short durations, so you get UE 40, so you can extend the duration of their buffs. But yeah, so I would say main DPS, then a strong but short utility, then supports, then tanks. That's how I manage my Eligma. Some tips, use Rage and Kisaki before Saori, use Hinata only during the Ballista and final phase. Wait a second, we had non-phase limited characters from other schools too, that's true. Wait, freaking OBS doesn't let me scroll the chat up. Okay, here. Only thing is that all past non-phase limited characters have been Trinity then, band idols, and now presumably Tea Party alts. But that's fine, I don't see an issue with that, to be honest. The last 3 have been Trinity. Last 2 Oh wait guys, we're actually forgetting about something. It's unlikely because Nexum seems to not like Erika, but there is also a big chance that we get an Erika release. We could get the Erika release. Or Nia, depending on what event they go with. And last, try to get 3 flame stacks before firing the ballista. Rei and Saori should be able to do that reliably. Flame stacks, wait. What am I missing here? Or the ones that we get 100 pulls with it. Kisaki EX buff works on Saori dots. It's weird, but yes, because Saori... like, where is it? This is an EX damage multiplier, so it works with Saori. Chill damage is based on attack, but is still EX damage, so yeah, it's kinda... It's weird, but it works. Hello, I'm making some cream chicken again. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Hello, Asumagi, how you doing? Taking pics for the recipe. I can post it, even though it's not a national dish. Yeah, it's... I said that you have to... I mean, for the cooking event, I said local dish because I thought it would be more interesting, but guys, feel free to send anything that you can prepare or your favorite dish. I prefer that you post a local dish because it's more interesting, but guys, do not limit yourself because of that. It was just a fun element to add to it, but you guys feel free to do as you please. Calling right now, tomorrow stream we get either a Susumi alt or a Shimiko alt. That doesn't sound that crazy, actually, that doesn't sound that crazy. Could happen, unlikely, but could happen. Wait, what did I miss? Why is there a girl named March 7th? No, it's because she was found on March 7th and she doesn't have memory, so... Also, in Japanese, she's called Nanami Mitsuki or something like that, which makes a lot more sense. That's actually a name, Nanami Mitsuki. And translated to March 7th sounds horrible, but that's that. Okay, you're talking about HSR, yeah. I didn't know she had an actual name on JP. Yeah, Nanami Mitsuki, it's literally... Yes, but in the Japanese version she's called Nanami Mitsuki, which is literally March 7th, but it's an actual name. Could be worse, could be called April May. Where is that from? That sounds familiar. April May. Who's Himeko? Oh, the sexy redhead. Oh, okay, wait a second. Okay, let's try the Rage strat once more. Oh, true! That's Phoenix Wright! Yeah, Pink Girl! Remember that... you guys know my memory with names is horrible, so I use nicknames for every character that I come... The redhead, yes. Also, Cien is March... March is... okay. Which is literally a date. Yeah. It's... The thing is that I don't know how that is pronounced in Chinese, but in Japanese, Nanami Mitsuki is literally a name and is also a play of words into the date, so it's fine. But I don't know, it sounds... It's not about sounding cooler, it's about... It makes more sense in Japanese because it could be an actual name than March 7th. Kisaki buff... yes, in theory yes, because it is EX damage. It is very weird. It's a very weird mechanic. I've done some testing on it and it seems to work, but it doesn't work with every dot. It's so weird. It's really weird. It works with Saori apparently. Also, I think someone else in the Discord did some testing too and it seems to be working. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so Pre-Ballista, I'm buffing Saori. Ballista, I'm buffing Hinata. Need to remember that. All regions are on the same schedule. Wait, what are we talking about? Is HSR ahead of China compared to JP or global? Or it's simultaneous? Oh yeah, they are synced. There is no wordplay in Chinese, it's San Yueshi. Yeah, they do global releases, but at the same time I don't like that because they follow China censor rules, so we get games censored from Hoyo. Maybe I should just not get that distracted. Oh man. Where is Saori? There she is. Oh wait, no! I'm not paying any attention to the game now. So wait. So it's first Saori, then Reijo. So Saori first, then Reijo to amplify it. Reijo then Saori? Wait. There were motorcycles speeding on the express today. Man. It was fun racing them. Be careful, man. Just drive safely, man. I don't want anyone getting hurt. Which, by the way, guys, all the well wishes to Alvin. I hope he recovers well and soon. He's been hospitalized today, so send your best wishes to Alvin. I don't know if he will watch this later, but if he watch it, send your best wishes to Alvin. It may be a good surprise if he happens to see this later. He got bitten by a very pesky mosquito that gives you a sickness called dengue, and you don't want to be bitten by that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a situation. Let's hope he recovers well and soon. Okay, no, I thought I had messed up. I didn't. Okay, that's fine. This rotation is too slow. This rotation is too fast. Put the rotation in the microwave. Then it's just right. True. Dengue fever, yeah, hope he gets well soon. Yeah, dengue fever is... You don't want to deal with that, guys. It's pretty nasty. Okay, I'm gonna start saving my cost now because this is going to fill up soon. What I wanna do though is renew that, and I want to get... Wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in, and then I'm going to use this, and then full send it. Just send it. I noticed, don't worry. I moved the aura closer so it gives them the attack. Okay, that went actually fantastic. That's pretty good. So we are doing that, we heal here, we use that. Where is my blocker? No! Where is my blocker? Oh, I'm being dumb. Okay, I was being stupid that I didn't notice that I had Kirino EX on the far right. Oh man, I feel so dumb. I was trying to rotate into Kirino and she was already in the rotation. I'm reading too much chat. I'm not paying enough attention. Okay. Let's do this. DFS is too much for me, too many things going on. I don't like DFS, I find it so boring. Chokmah is so good though. I still don't like the rewards, they still feel like ass, but man, it's so much fun. Oh man, that was bad. Hello Alvin, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. How are you recovering? We were just sending you our best wishes. I just got discharged from the hospital. Nice! I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad. I'm really glad to hear that. Dengue is no joke. So yeah, I'm very glad to hear that you're doing well. Chokmah is a cool boss though. Ship sailing in lava, transforming into Drake. Yeah. Let's go. Yes. You guys are about to get hit by an ad, by the way, so you have been notified. Now we just send it full, send it so we can get to Hinata. I may have screwed this up. No, actually, we're doing excellent. Yes, we're doing actually excellent. Thanks, everyone. Nah, man, thank you for letting us know. Really, thank you for letting us know that you're doing well. Dealing with dengue is not fun, man. It's not fun. I'm already home this afternoon, thanks. Wait. Tokyo Drift home? Man. I don't think it's time for Tokyo Drifting yet, but... I got an ad, get my money, thank you. Thank you. If you guys want to support the stream, watching the ads is just the best free way there is to support the stream, and I really appreciate it. You guys know what's my opinion on the money topic, so I used Hinata too early. I did use Hinata a little too early there. I should have waited just a little longer. I may or may not have screwed up. Maybe not. I'm on the fence a little bit. How are the flame stars doing? 1. Huh. Let's do that. Let me put this right here and this here. Let me heal Hinata. Oh no. 4 cents added to Sherlock? Yes. Very important 4 cents. No kappa. Okay. Ah man, we're going to be just a little bit short on damage. That's so sad. Just a little bit short. Is there any way that I can rotate faster? No. Oh, that's so close though. So close. I'll enjoy the stream in bed. Sorry if I dip to sleep early. Don't worry, Alvin, don't worry. Just recover, take your time. Enjoy the stream as long as you want, and whenever you want to rest, just go rest. Your health is first. Man, I wish that was possible. That's the other thing about limit break battles. It's very limited because you literally need to do it in one go. It's all or nothing. 75. It's just 75, and I'm lacking a little bit of output. Just a little bit. The issue is that I don't know. Yes, but I think it is as Haru said earlier. I don't use my main DPS outside of Groggy Face. I didn't use Hinata outside of Groggy at any point this time around. Limit break limiting teams. True. 74 to 75 is a huge spike then. It is actually a very huge spike. It's a matter of timing. I think I could get some timings better. My rotations could improve a little bit here and there. I could actually give her some more levels. Does this account have Enway Fuka? I do have Fuka. But I'm so low on resources, guys. I don't want to waste more resources. I'm really low. I'm really low. I don't have enough to build any of the characters for Gebura yet. Like, look, she's maxed, but she is still not even close. Where is Sakurako? Where is Sakurako? Sakurako. Look, I'm just too low on resources. I just cannot put more resources into characters now. Maybe you should use Fuga over Chiroko. I'm using Anreyu to pop the Ballista. That could work. No, I actually got Fuga on my JP account on her last rerun. It was pretty lucky too. I'm pretty happy with that. Finally got... bro never has anything. Dude, to be completely honest, my resource management has gone to shit since I started to do stuff on a stream. So many times I just give in to play it for the stream and just to make it fun and put resources into characters, but guys, I will have to stop doing that because that actually has been a burden to this account. My JP account, I have not done that and it's fine, but this account I have played too much into it and it has become a real burden. This account is pretty much bricked for a bit. It's going to be bricked until the 4th anniversary probably. I need a lot of time to recover this account. Bro is reflecting his real life in game? Who, me? Nah. My real life is a whole different story, guys. Might be cheaper to give some better armor for cycling Chiroko and use Kuroko. No. I'm not investing any more resources now. It's just not happening. I cannot. This account is virtually bricked until I stop investing on characters for a bit. I really need to rebuild my bank of materials and everything, so there is no investing on characters today or for the next few months. Did. Now Shiroko has been swapped out for Fuka. That should make our rotations more agile. I feel 300 mil is less. I don't understand that one. What did I miss? Hinata UE40 is not hitting as hard as she could. Yeah, Bro is on 34 mil. Yes, and that's very low. That's a very low amount. Maxing a character takes about 128 million. No. Yeah. So just to get to 5 stars and all skills max and gear, I think it's like 68 millions or something like that. It's 300 million credits. Can you borrow a Saori? No, because I'm borrowing Reijo. I'm borrowing Reijo. So no, I cannot borrow Saori. Yeah, it's a very tough spot. I think we can do it with this. I'm pretty sure we can. It's a matter of optimizing, to be completely honest. I remember there's Summer Hiyori investment. Actually, it's one of the issues that my account is broke now. The other bad investment I did was made Alice. So I've done 3 bad investments, in like real bad investments. Made Alice, Hiyori, and I did invest a little bit more on my swimsuit Shiroko. I don't remember what I did. No, it was not her. But there was another character I invested on that I regret. Yeah, I know. She's lacking damage. Summer Hiyori is good, I think. She's good, but not now. That could have waited. She's going to be good in the future. Like, really... It's at least a couple months away for her to be good. What is swimsuit Amy good for? She's good for TFS. She's good for Shirokuro, she's good for Ghost, she's good for Chokmah. It depends on the use you give her. You can use her for the attack speed buff, you can use her for reposition and shielding. She's good, she's not meta outside of TFS. In TFS she's pretty meta, but it's not like hard meta. She's pretty good in general. She's a good alternative in some raids and she's good in TFS. Summer Hiyori is the best yellow DPS for Chokmah right now. Yes, but that's at least 2 months away because we have 1 month of blue Chokmah and then we have 1 month of TFS and then we have yellow Chokmah. So yeah, it's a little bit far away still. If there was an option to reverse the upgrade and get the mats except the Ligma, that would be awesome. Man, I would love that to happen. That would unbrick my account. There were so many wasted resources. I think I'm gonna do that since... So it's Reijo, then Saori. Maybe I should be using this more sparingly, but I don't wanna screw it up. Yeah. Then I'm healing here. We're doing fine. We're doing fairly fine, for real. Yeah. Reverse upgrading could be so good, so good. No, I'm gonna wait because this one is going to break now. Okay, so Hinata, I'm blocking here. Reijo pop, Hinata. We go like that because that will override the other one and we get the bigger buff. And we go here. Now that hits, we may be able to make it again. Is it still groggy? Yes. Okay. But no, damage was less this time. Last time we had 253 bars by 3 minutes and 40. I'm doing less damage without the Shiroko defense debuff. I have actually not played this perfectly either because I have been reading chat. Maybe I can do this better, but I think we're doing less damage now without the debuff. Shouldn't Saori hit with during the groggy too? No, because my Saori is very upgraded. I get more out of using Hinata. I don't think you can hit 3 flame stacks there. Yeah. There has to be a way though. I'm pretty sure there has to be a way. I just need to figure it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna place this here for the extra attack. I'm gonna go Reijo Saori and buff Saori again and heal Saori. Then we do that. I'm going to do that because this should fill up soon. And I'm going to do this and this. Now I'm gonna wait a second because there is going to be a skill trigger now. Now I'm gonna slow down here. I'm gonna buff. We have all the buffs we need. We go Reijo and then we go like that. I went on Hinata too early though. That was too early. Way too early. We may still get some good damage here, but it's not looking that good. I went too early with the first Hinata EX. But maybe hit still good in the groggy. Yes, okay. This one is going really good. Yeah, but it still went fine. I think if we keep this up, we should make it. We are ahead by 20 seconds. So we should make it. We're ahead on this exchange. That exchange went on our favor, so that's fine. I'm gonna do that, so then I can do this. And now, Reijo, then Saori. We just keep our buffs up. Which floor is this, by the way? 75. So yeah, it's not the highest floor. I want to get this down first before attempting higher floors. I always like to do stuff progressively. So if we can get down 75, then we know the mechanics and we can go further. But for now, we are just doing 75. Oh no. Come on. Saved by the shield. Game crashed. Perfect. We're getting a good run and game crashed. Oh my god, that's that. Okay, give me a second while the game comes back up. I cleared 99 with UE 40 Saori. Mario might save you some more cost. Yes. Can't wait for Steam BA. Steam BA cannot come soon enough. Just give it to me. Just give me Steam BA today. Please. I'm tired of freaking emulation. Emulation crashes are so annoying. Hiyori needs to be UE50 to be the strongest? Yes, she needs to. She really needs to. Can't believe it took 4 years for a PC client. Well, look at it this way. Blue Archive didn't have too much competition before now, but now there is reverse 90 something, and there is like a freak ton of gacha games on Steam now. And they have to follow the market trends. Many gacha games are getting PC clients, official PC clients, and they have to follow, otherwise they will fall behind. They have to stay with the times. Before 4 years ago, it wasn't that much of a trend. Nowadays it's a lot more common. Reijo. Okay, this time guys, this time is gonna work. I'm not sure if Hiyori is stronger than Mika at UE40. No, she's not. No, she's not, because Mika has the guaranteed crit damage that is so good. I'm surprised that Hoyo games are on Epic but not Steam. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure there is a good reason for it, but I don't know why. Probably it has to do something with the monetization structure of Hoyo games, or something like that. I really don't know. Funny joke. I think I'm missing something here. Here it's the terrain boost at UE50, yeah. Like look, Hiyori, it's packing a lot, okay? But to be completely honest, she may be packing, but she needs a lot of help. A lot of help. Oh crap. Don't worry, Sherlock, you won't get the epic joke. Man, you're calling me a boomer. And I'm not going to deny it. I'm older than my average audience, so yeah. I'm a boomer compared to you guys. It's true. I'm a little bit of a boomer. Oh no, I screwed up. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Because now I can do this. Come on. Freaking snapping is so stupid. Okay. Now I buff Hinata. And then we rage your pop. We slow down. Okay, perfect. Now we go. Now we send it. Now we send it. Come on. Now we send it. Come on, come on, come on. Give me one more, give me one more. One more, come on. Oh no, that was a miss. Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes! Okay, this is going really well. Even though I have been pretty much distracted for half of the raid, this is going pretty well. Okay, that's good, that's good. Come on. We go like this. Radio, we buff for the extra attack, so the multiplayer it's better. Chesed run when after this, even though I think most people want to watch freaking Chokmah, but also when it comes to Chesed, I was thinking about doing more of a meta talk rather than runs, because there are some issues that we are going to discuss about Chesed, but yeah, it's going to be mostly discussion time. And yeah, in 10 minutes, so the last 30 minutes will be Chesed discussion and maybe some runs. Maybe some runs. Oh no, that's bad. I overrode a buff with a lesser buff. Don't do that, guys. Don't be like old Sherlock. Don't override your buffs with bad buffs. Oh no, I screwed up. Okay, good. Here we go. We full send it now. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Okay. Send it. Come on, come on, come on. I need one more. I need one more. Oh man. Come on. Shoot. No. Too slow in the last one. This is going to end on failure, I'm pretty sure. It's getting closer, but I think my damage output is just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Yeah, this is a failure. We have over 100 bars and less than a minute. And we have not even gone to phase 2 yet. So yeah, no, this is a fail run. The start was so good though. It was really, really good. And then everything went crashing down. It's hard to know what to do. It's really hard. It's really hard. I know my rotations can be better. I know there is a lot of space to improve them, but it is still a little bit annoying that sometimes I feel like I get so close and sometimes I'm not even close. Okay, last attempt, then we go to JP because we are nearing the last 30 minutes of the stream, so attempts take 5 minutes, so perfect. Perfect time for the last attempt. Okay, so now my rotation is good there. I don't know if I should use my Kirino more often. I can use her now though. I can use her now. So after again, after I do, after the missile barrage, I will activate Kirino every time, because the missile barrage is what breaks Kirino instantly. The rotation is optimal. You need more damage. Kinda. I think there is still room to improve it though. I think there is some room to improve it. Not much, but there is some. Like, just being completely real, I'm not paying full attention to it, so it's normal that there is a lot of misplays, but I don't think you need to spend Aqua Buff on Saori. Come on, snapping, stop. Okay, now I'm gonna wait until now. This should be good. After, come on, discount apply. Okay. Now we go like this. We buff. Discount. We need the discount to apply before we use Aqua, otherwise it will overwrite Aqua. We should be able to get one more EX in right in time. Come on. Yes, okay, but now this is bad again. This is going to be a fail attempt. I'm pretty certain that this attempt is leading nowhere. Yeah, no, this is a goner, guys. It was a good attempt, but it's not good enough. My damage output is just not hitting it. I could do a Kuroko strat. That would be like the last Hail Mary, but we are just too far off. There is no way in hell I actually manage this. I'm gonna start pre-buffing. No, come on, this snapping is so stupid. Why, do you see, guys, how the game is snapping? I cannot place it. Ah, perfect. Well, with that game crash, it's perfect time to go to JP, which crashes a lot less than global for some reason. Perfect timing. Yeah, snapping is so annoying. It's horrible. I hate it. It doesn't let me place stuff. And I know it's because there is a structure there that it's blocking the path, but that snapping, if the cover broke, it should not physically interrupt your placement, and it should not trigger the snapping. It is just ridiculous that it happens. Chokmah attacks relentlessly? Yeah. Okay, the JP version is starting now. Hopefully this will not crash as much. Weirdly enough, the fact that this week I didn't have any time to actually play the game has got me with the will to actually play it the whole 2 hours of the stream today. Yeah, but Yeah, bye. Okay, you guys are going to get hit by an ad in 40 seconds. After that, we are going to talk a little bit about Chesed meta. According to you, which boss does devastating damage? Like, who hits the hardest? To students. Who hit the hardest? In my mind, Ghost is probably the boss with the largest amount of one-shots. Because you can get one-shotted by trains, you can get one-shotted by the bombs, you can get one-shotted by the mechanics of the hats in higher difficulty tiers. I think Ghost is probably the hardest. Ghost has many failure points, too many for my liking. It's a fun fight, but it has too many failure points. You guys probably are getting an ad right now. And after that, we are going to be talking about Chesed. I think that should be gone. I cannot see Gret has the time bomb though. The whole Gregorius fight is a time bomb because you're running against the clock for the final one shot, but it's you either clear it or you fail it. Ghost is you can be doing great and one thing goes bad and you die. Real ad meta, get Blue Archive ad while watching Blue Archive stream. Seriously, you got a BA ad? That's amazing. That's amazing. So, a little peek behind the curtain, guys. When you get partnership and you get the possibility to insert ads in your videos and streams, you are able to pick what kind of ads you want to be shown in your content. But you can only pick categories, you cannot pick specifics. Blue Archive ad. But in my case, I blocked certain categories. For example, I blocked gambling, smoking, sex work, and other controversial and things that I do not want to be promoted on my channel. I blocked those kind of ads. I gave priority to gaming ads, health. I blocked, I think. What else? I gave priority to gaming, technology, and three more, but I can't remember them. But I tried to block all the stuff that could lead people to sus activities or bad activities, and gave priority to those that are more related to my content. Obviously, YouTube still will serve ads as they want, but I can rule out the worst, and that's pretty good. So if you finally got a gaming ad, I'm happy because it means that the priority I have given is actually working. As long as you're not getting smoking or gambling ads, I'm happy. Because those are the ones I want to not have on my channel, and I'm happy that it's working. Okay. Guys, Chesed Elastic. I'm pretty surprised, not gonna lie, that both Rei and Saori have actually been used here, because they are both weak to explosive damage, and you may have guessed it already, this boss deals explosive damage. However, both are pretty good, they deal a frick ton of damage. I think Saori is better in a way, but Rei is better in other ways. So Saori, I haven't tested Rei because I don't have her, but I think Saori is the one that is doing more damage and Rei is the one that is being more supportive. is Chiaki showing up? Chiaki was showing up early in the meta, but right now, as you can see, is mostly Midori. Exactly. Wrong armor type, but alas, the enemies don't do damage. Exactly. Actually, we could try this comp. Should we try it? I think we can pull this off. It's gonna be hard. But we could pull it off. Midori Kisaki? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, so the thing is that let's take a look at Saori. Yeah, okay, where is Saori? Saori. Am I being blind again? Okay, no, I was not being blind. Himeko voice by... Oh, I see. Okay, guys. So this was a little bit confusing to me, but this basically works the same way that Bunny Asuna works, in the sense that once Saori, specifically Saori, kills 8 enemies, she will increase your cost bar by 2.17. Sherlock have plans till 4th anniversary, and what after that? We will be poor. We have plans till 4th anniversary, and what after that? Will we be poor? Okay, so after 4th anniversary, there is no like hard must characters, but we enter, I think that after Satsuki, actually, no, the idols. I think the idols mark the point where the character design meta has changed. So, in the past, character design was very oriented to be universally good. Your meta characters were characters that were good everywhere, okay? Now character design has shifted because of the introduction of lunatic difficulty. Character design has shifted into being hyper specific now. And characters like Casual Senna, for example, would I recommend getting Senna? Generally, no. However, she's the best healer you can get for Kurokage, and it's not even close. The idols are the best support core you can get for Gebura, and it's not even close. Saori and Rei are probably the best DPS, the best wave cleaners that you can get for Chesed, and maybe some new content coming down the line. So the character design philosophy has changed into creating characters that are hyper specific to achieving one goal, and you can see it also on part-time Sumire. She is tailor-made for lunatic difficulty hovercraft Wakamo. So depending on your goals, none of the characters after the 4th anniversary are actually like a hard must at anything. But if you want to do lunatic, you will probably want to get many of them. Thankfully, we have not gotten limited characters up until now, if I recall correctly. Let me check actually. Let me check that. I don't want to be saying something that is wrong. After the 4th anniversary, okay, no limited characters have been released after the 4th anniversary. So here's the thing, depending on what you wanna do, we are either going to be broke forever or you're going to be able to save. In my opinion, for now, we're still better off saving and preparing for the 4.5 anniversary than investing on too many characters. Maybe get 1 or 2. I'm not gonna lie, I got hyper lucky with casual Senna and moderately lucky with dress Saori, and I got super lucky with this rerun. But guys, spooks, even though they may feel like they never happen the way you want, they happen. So it's going to be a lot of personal decision making, guys. I will still give recommendations, but the decision is in your hands at the end. Yes, Satsuki is the best special DPS for Gebura, and it's not even close. Let me show you something. This is the final distro. Okay. So I collected data from the top 60 players in JP during the Gebura release, and this is the final distribution. So that means that after the ladder was closed, this is the usage rate of the special characters for Gebura. Satsuki as Fubuki had 100% use rate, Swimsuit Shiroko a 77%, as Atsuko a 57%, Hibiki a 33%, and SU Karin a 60%. Lunatic clears were on average 2 team clears, which is quite impressive. And wait a second. We don't usually get the student we want, and yeah, sometimes you just have to give up things. We can have it all, even for limited sometimes. Yeah, exactly. I expect more limited to be announced on JP stream soon. Yeah, Swimsuit Shiroko has Axel, and she was pretty decent at breaking the pillar. The thing with Swimsuit Shiroko is that once the pillar loses the shield and goes down in HP, so it's like 10 seconds, I don't remember exactly, she can break the pillar in one go. And Axel is pretty good, the defense debuff is pretty good. So yeah, it seems that Shiroko is pretty good in Gebura. Also remember that special characters have a big buff just through the stage buff. So Shiroko is actually pretty good. I'm pretty surprised, to be completely honest, that the distribution ended like this. I was expecting Mashiro to be a lot higher, and same for Hibiki. Especially Hibiki, I thought she would be a lot higher. I was disappointed to see this. By the way, you may be, for those that may have not understood this chart, the percentages are based on the number of times they were used across the top 60 players. So all top 60 players use Satsuki and Fubuki. A third of the top 60 players use Hibiki. It's not... So it's relative to the ladder, not to a total, okay? It's not... so don't get too confused. So if you were to watch the ladder, a third of the teams have Hibiki and so on. So that's that. Top clears are the top clears after all. There are so many special slots, yes. And for those that, since we are on that topic, this is the striker distro. This distribution of strikers is pretty surprising. Memory. Guys, you can get a memory for free to UE50. So farm your memory, guys. She's pretty good. Farm your memory. Also, Hibiki ate Mashiro's lunch. I wager? Yeah, kinda. I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed because Mashiro Bond Gear is actually pretty good, and I thought it would be more impactful, but it didn't turn out that way. But yeah, farm your memory, guys. She is pretty good. She was being used even more than Battle Hoshin in tank mode, and PJ Yuka, so farm your memory. It helped plenty of people outside of 2 teams, I'm pretty sure. Mashiro that is. I mean, to be fair, this distribution is a very small sample size, so probably if I were to survey all 364 players that clear Gebura, I would probably see more Mashiros, more Hibiki. The distribution probably would even out more as the number of teams increases, but at the same time, I do it manually on my own, and surveying 364 players is pretty... It's a lot. It's a lot of data to collect. Just with the top 60, I had over 1,000 data points. So it's a lot of data to manage for one person. And I try to not make any errors. I have to check everything that I'm writing down. So yeah, no, it's impossible for me to survey all the lunatic clears. It's just not doable. But yeah, so these two, pretty good. Now, when it comes to Midori, yeah, it's a problem. Built for APIs, not for humans. Yeah, exactly. But I don't have that kind of access, so yeah, I enjoy doing it, yeah, because I like working with data. I like numbers, but it's a lot of work, and I have a real life to attend to, so I have not even collected my Hovercraft Wakamo data. I have not collected the Kurokage data. I'm very behind on stuff, guys. The channel has been a little bit of a side project since its inception, and right now it's been taking a step back because I'm super busy, super busy right now. I want to collect more data and stuff, but right now I just cannot manage it. It's been pretty busy times for me. But yeah, when it comes to Midori, let's look a little bit at Midori, because she is a pretty interesting character. She didn't see much use. In general, Momoi was the more popular maid in the past, but the thing is that during the damage window, Midori can hit actually pretty hard, even though her attack, I think it's pretty average, if not a little bit below average, maxing at almost 6k it maxes out, but she gets this very big crit rate buff that works great with characters like Kisaki and Ryo and Aru, because she doesn't need the Ako crit rate buff, because she gets 50.7% on her own when she uses her EX skill. You can get all the crit damage, you can get all the EX multiplier, and 50% attack is still pretty sizable. And she performs really good. It's probably, right now, she's probably the best single target purple DPS we have. She's probably better than Chiaki right now, because Chiaki has a very high multiplier, but she's unable to crit, and because of that, her damage can't fall behind. Even though her raw numbers are obscene, Chiaki has a lot more attack than Midori, having 7.5k, and her multipliers are just stupidly high, but also her cost is also higher, even though it doesn't really matter that much because we're discounting it. But when you can discount 5 to 4, it's better than discounting 6 to 5. So that's that. Even though we're probably using this to discount, we don't care too much about Ryo discount, to be completely honest. I did a multi and got both starting characters. This game suck. The HSR? Yeah, HSR sucks. Welcome to the world of Hoyo games. Okay, no, I'm being too opinionated about Hoyo games, guys. I'm being too opinionated. It's fine if you enjoy them, I don't enjoy them, that's all there is to it. But enjoy them, guys, if you want. It's just me being opinionated. When it comes to the other colors meta, nothing has changed at all. Kisaki has become a really good boost for Mika, but the meta is pretty stable here. Did you see Wuwa is collaborating with Cyberpunk? Damn, that sounds really interesting, really interesting. Gacha games tend to... no, let me rephrase that. Wuwa and Genshin style games tend to move away or stay away from more adult themes, so they collaborating with Cyberpunk is pretty surprising to me. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, ooh, interesting. Wait a second. What's the matter? It's 5-star you get from the discount starting banner. Speaking of Cyberpunk Edge Runners, highly recommended. Speak. I have to give it a. I would have to give it a look. I have not watched anime in a while, to be completely honest, guys. I've been very out of the loop in everything and anything. I didn't get anything new. Oh man, that feels bad. It has a great dub as well. Won the Anime Awards too. I see. I'll give it a look. If it's not too violent, I don't do well with stuff that is very visceral. I don't mind blood, but I don't like when it gets really visceral, like with served limbs and organs and stuff like that. If it's not gore or gross, I may be able to watch it. I just don't do well with gross stuff. Great song as well. It's kind of violent. Yeah, I'm not good with that. It's gore. Yeah, maybe not then. Yeah, I think it's not for me. I'm not good with gore. I don't know why I get grossed out a lot very easily. It's not for me then. I will collect this in a bit. Okay, guys, we have 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes left. So at this point, it's the point of the stream where we just talk about random stuff or answer questions. I don't feel like going into Chesed to do a rant, to be completely honest. I'm a 10-year plus cyberpunk fan. I've been playing tabletop games for over a decade. Ooh. One would say I'm an OG. Nice. I don't mind too much. Also, March gets really good for farm for free. So leveling here is not a waste. I see. I haven't played HSR since... So, what was Jade? Jade is the girl with the whip. After I didn't get Jade, I stopped playing HSR. I was like, I'm not enjoying this, I'm not getting the characters I want, I'm out. I got a notification about my AP and cafe production is full. So I guess I'll go. Man, guys, before we end the stream, I have a couple things to discuss. Tomorrow we continue with Phoenix Wright. After Phoenix Wright, we are going to be playing Code Vein because that won the poll on the Discord. I already pre-made the character. I have not started the game. Live stream? Wait, is the stream dead? Is the stream dead? The stream is fine. No, it's fine. Okay. What? You are using too many caps. Don't use premium banner pools. Okay, I'm gonna read what Bodoka wrote for you, Black Lockhart. he says, you get more as you play the game. Also, do not use premium pools on the freebie banner. Okay. Sunday livestream JP. Oh, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we have the JP livestream. So, as always, I will not be co-streaming that because I make the summary video and that takes a lot of work and time. But tomorrow we are going to be continuing Phoenix Wright. We are going to be discussing the livestream, the JP livestream. Probably it's going to be the main topic of the whole stream tomorrow. Nightbot doesn't like the emphasis. I think it's by default doesn't allow more than like 10 caps. I wanted to see livestream. Do you guys really want me to co-stream the live stream? Because it puts me in a little bit of a hard situation, because streaming it's pretty annoying for my family. I live with my family, and whenever I stream they cannot make any noise and stuff like that. So if I stream 2 times in a day, it would be too much of an annoyance. And it doesn't even line up in time right. Yes, the live stream happens. The thing is that the live stream happens at noon for me, exactly 12 noon, which is fine, but I think that for most of you is not the greatest time. I would like to live stream it, but if I live stream it, I cannot do the summary video. And the summary videos usually do really well on the channel, and the channel has been a little bit of on a slump because I have not been able to make much content. It is for me 6 AM, summary is fine. So that's that. Even if I wanted, it's just not compatible because time and just content wise, because not as many people watches the live streams. Even if I was to co-stream it, how many people would watch my co-stream? Not many. And yeah, right now the channel needs the numbers, even though I don't care too much, but I also use the channel to prove that I know how to run this stuff, and it's been a little bit of a presentation card for work, to be honest. So yeah, I need to keep the channel healthy, and right now it's in a little bit of a bad spot because of I have not had the time to do much. So yeah, tomorrow live stream at noon. The summary video should be up a few hours later, 2 or 3 hours, the usual. And then right after that I will be streaming at the usual time, 4 PM GMT+2. We are going to be playing Phoenix Wright, but discussing the live stream and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember guys, if you have not entered your submission for the cooking event, feel free to. Don't worry about it being a local dish. A local dish is more fun, more interesting, but don't worry too much about it. And it doesn't need to be cooked by yourself. You can take a picture of a dish that you ate somewhere that you like, or if you cooked yourself, it's even better, but just have fun with it, guys. Also, I wanna say, I find it very endearing and really nice that the people that has made submissions have put so much effort into them, and it makes me really happy to see how much effort you guys are putting into silly event I organized for the channel. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow with all the news and more Phoenix Wright. But that's all for it today. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.